So with Jack, it remains a day to day. As you can see, he was out there practicing, and we'll make that call in the morning tomorrow.
Can you reveal anything else about what happened yesterday?
No, I can't. It's just upper body, and we'll leave it at that. It's the same with Rodrigues. It's lower body. The assessment looked positive today, but again, we're going to evaluate in the morning. With Larsson, he'll definitely miss the next 2 games, and we're hoping it's a week, but it's an upper body that we think we can manage in the near future, but he will be out the next 2 games.
Is that related to what he was dealing with earlier this year?
No, it's a new bruise, and again, it's obviously nothing that serious, but he's a tough guy, and he worked and tried to go through it yesterday, and we found it was better to pull him.
Marcus obviously had a tough turnover in Toronto. You like the way that he was able to come out, respond, and fill in, and try to do his best playing with his line mates.
Yeah, I thought the team in general, that was not our issue. Looking at the game this morning, we actually had the first 9 minutes exactly the way we wanted it. As far as we wanted to quiet the building. They had no scoring chances, almost no shots, and it was disappointing how we, helped them to bring the energy into the building, into the game, and just the wheels fell off for a long enough period of time to fall behind in a way we couldn't come back. And we made a risky call on the 2-0 goal, which turned into 3-0. So that's on us, coaches. But we're still trying to figure out what is goalie interference, and I think what we've learned is to be cautious, and if that was a lesson that we took out of last night, that'll help us in the future. That's another good learner. But generally, the game just slipped away from us, and we just didn't have the punch to come back at it. But I thought the whole group dealt with that, with those late decisions quite well initially, and then disappointingly the final result.
With Johan specifically, you felt like he's gotten a little bit more comfortable now that it's been a little bit further away from being out of the lineup.
Yeah, I think that it's he wants really to be an impact player. He wants to make a difference every day, and I think he's still finding his A game every single day, but he's working hard at it, and he's part of the group with as far as the way he's coachable, the way he's taking leadership off the ice, and we're expecting him to still go to another level because of the path he's on. And that was a great opportunity for him yesterday. I think his role now in the power play, in the Eichel power play, which yesterday became the Reinhardt power play, but has really helped that group also to synergize more, and we're hoping that gives him the confidence to build his 5-on-5 game. It did that for Victor Olofsson, and I really believe it's gonna help Marcus, that power play situation, which will eventually come into some 5-on-5 production.
Did he talk to him about not being as hard on himself as he is? Because he talked to him and he never said that he's one of those guys. Talk to him about that.
Yeah, no, we're definitely speaking about the mindset, and it's we've got a willing group here. We can go through guys every time we're speaking about individuals. I think about it with excitement and pleasure because of the engagement we have from them, and I believe Marcus had different roles in the past in his NHL career, and he's embracing this one with all his heart, and he's working on face-offs all the time and all the nuances that he needs to understand defensively as a centerman. But you are right. He is at times too hard and needs to lessen up there, because we are definitely optimistic about where he's going to end up.
Ralph, what do you need to see differently from individuals and the group if you're ever in this type of situation again, like 3-0 down in the first period, knowing that this is an NHL where comebacks are the norm, and it just didn't seem like that was really going to be a part of that game last night?
No, I think more than anything, we've always believed that we can come back in those games. We've been doing it quite a bit lately, and the 3-0 was a big hole. To date, they've been a strong defensive team this year and quite confident in their game away from the puck. I was impressed with how they actually played after the 3-0 lead, but you're not going to turn every one of those, and we need to start working for some leads. There's no question that we're better off with the way we play holding a lead and building on that. And we'd like to concentrate on that. I didn't feel a quit in the team yesterday. I just thought that we lost our structure, we lost our principles, and we're almost trying too hard. We're running ourselves out of positions defensively. We were turning over pucks offensively that are out of character, but it was because guys were actually trying too hard to force the change of score. Whereas in the past we've learned, and we need to do that in the future, is that if we stick with our game and play consistently what we're good at, that gives us a better chance of getting back into it. So I think yesterday was a lesson in the opposite direction because of that. Yeah.
It seems like he's victim of a lot of bad bounces or bounces. Is there any way you can work if they're doing the right things to get past those?
Well, for sure. I think in every position, so much is about momentum. And if you look at us putting the first 2 pucks in the net last night, ourselves, basically, he's in a negative kind of role result-wise, but he's still working hard and always adding value to the group dynamic, and his leadership is important and all of those other aspects. And I think, he had a hot phase in the start, he had a rough phase now, and just knowing his character and his experience, we're confident he'll find his way back in again. And it's good for us that Linus has been strong, has been playing hot, but part of that is because of Hutton's support and his inspirational side that he brings into the room every day. So we don't only judge our players on the obvious results, and Hut still brings us a lot of things, and we're sure he'll find his way again.